Hi, I'm Kyle Gorman, and we're going to talk about team conflict. You know, there is a certain level of conflict that can be healthy within an organization. But what I want to talk about today is when it goes a little bit too far. And not so much when you as an individual have conflict with someone else, but more importantly, what we're talking about here is when two people on your team are continuing to butt heads and they have conflict, and you as the business leader are put in a position to serve as the mediator of that. And so we're gonna talk about a little story. Let's give them names here. Let's talk about Beth and Josh. And so let's say Beth and Josh are on your team, and Beth is constantly coming to you and complaining about Josh and complaining about the way Josh handles things. And then you go to Josh and you address this a little bit because you tell Beth, hey, if it's really that big of a problem for you, then I'll talk to Josh about it. So you go over and you tell Josh, and Josh says, you know what, well, let me tell you about what Beth does, because I hate whenever Beth acts like this, and I hate whenever Beth says this, and the way she dealt with this customer the other day, I just thought was completely inappropriate. And all of a sudden, you become a sounding board for these two people that really their conflict is with each other, not with you. So what I'm suggesting here can be very uncomfortable, but very effective. And that is, as the business leader, you need to sit them down together in the same room and say, Beth, you have addressed concerns with me about Josh. Josh, you've expressed concerns with me about Beth. What we want to do right now is we want to talk this out and make sure that we understand what the concerns really are. We want to drill down to the real source of this, because we need to be able to walk out with a mutual respect for each other. I believe that you both are incredibly important members of this team, but this conflict is creating dysfunction within the team, and we need to get rid of that. And so that can be a very uncomfortable thing, not only for them having to sit across the table from each other, but for you as the business leader. And so I challenge you, when you run into that situation, to stand up and do that. Bring them all together and say, now Beth, please share with Josh what you have shared with me. And hold Beth accountable to doing that. Hold Beth accountable to really saying some of the things that she shared with you that you think can be healthy for Josh to hear. And on the flip side of that, let Josh know this isn't a time to get defensive. This is a time to listen. Now, Josh, you can now express to Beth some of those same concerns. What are those concerns that you've addressed with me? And now that we've got it all out on the table, let's talk about the source. Let's figure out why there's a concern, what this conflict really is, and how can we resolve it. Now, don't believe for one second that you're going to walk out of that meeting and it's going to be rainbows and sunshine from here on out. But within your organization, there needs to be a healthy level of respect amongst colleagues. And that's what we're trying to build, is a healthy level of respect. Understand where the other person is coming from so that we can respect each other as we move forward in the workplace. I would please encourage you to share this video. Share it out with your friends. I'd love for more people to be aware. And check out our social media sites, our YouTube channel, Twitter, and of course our Facebook page. And as always, go out and make it a great day.